Hello, everyone, and welcome to The Vortex, where lies and falsehoods are trapped and exposed. I'm Michael Voris. The term used to be WASP, W-A-S-P, White Anglo-Saxon Protestant. It referred to a rung on the social ladder whose inhabitants were all neatly buttoned up and in lockstep with their aloofness. They came from the same or similar, somewhat sneering, contemptuous crowd who looked down on practically everything and always on anything Catholic. For the most part, the WASPs have or are aborting and contracepting themselves right out of existence. In their place has arisen a new crowd of what we call country club Christians. Now, to be certain, they share much in common with their WASPy predecessors, but this crowd is more accommodating to Catholics. Much more. Of course, truth be told, Catholics in that crowd have become much more accommodating to the former WASPs. Let me give you an example. This past week, I was down at Notre Dame for the season opener against Purdue. I graduated from Notre Dame and was sitting in the stands in section 23 watching the Irish band do its thing at halftime. Directly behind me were two women, a soft-spoken one and a, well, let's just say less soft-spoken one. The less soft-spoken one was going on and on about how the bishops had been wrong about protesting Obama at Notre Dame, how the bishops had no right to speak out about Obama being honored at Notre Dame. Now, if you watch The Vortex with any regularity, you know we talk about the bishops being wrong on many things, but the 80-plus who condemned this action were right. Anyway, the overly talkative one said she had taken courses in seminary for years and had this degree and that degree, and she was an expert on everything Catholic. Then she said how disgusted she was at the protesters who had walked around campus and gotten subsequently arrested. She said they were, in her words, they actually pushed baby carriages around with dolls in them covered with blood. That's actually true. They did do that. The last words she got out of her mouth before I snapped were, "It was nauseating." That was it. I turned around and said to her quite firmly, "Nowhere near as nauseating as the real thing." She was thunderstruck. I can imagine her thoughts. Who is this guy to challenge me? I have degrees. I have a big mouth. I'm a liberal social justice 60-something leftover hippie who knows everything. See, this woman is typical of the country club Christianity I'm talking about. You know, there's simply some things you don't talk about in polite company. The bishops shouldn't call out evil. People shouldn't talk about evil, much less put on a ghoulish parade highlighting it. Please, we would never stand for that at the club. It's simply not done. Meanwhile, evil advances, children die, souls go to hell. But as long as country club Christian etiquette is preserved, well, we've done what we can. When will these country clubbers simply retire and go away peacefully? And for the record, the sweet, soft-spoken lady was defending the truth. I just thought I'd step in and throw a block for her. You know, we were at a Notre Dame football game after all. God bless you. I'm Michael Voris.
Please help us keep delivering these kinds of messages that so desperately need to be heard and acted on. Join RealCatholicTV.com today as a premium subscriber. Become immersed in the faith established by Jesus Christ. The Catholic Church is the only hope against evil because that is its God-given mission. As our Lord said, apart from me, you can do nothing. Join RealCatholicTV.com today as a premium subscriber and come to learn and love Christ more deeply.